Cool. Welcome to Wicked One Session 2. Technically the first non-tutorial session, so we're
Yeah,
out into the main game.
I got all caught up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, that you were able to see all the stuff that happened in between. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I think it's up on YouTube now. Well.
Yeah, I watched it a second time just in case.
That's fair. Yeah, the dungeon creation has a lot of steps to it, so there's a whole bunch there. Gold is an important resource for dungeon building, and so is labor. But you guys have imps for most of that, so
Are cowardly imps.
yeah. The cowardly, clever imps.
Clever question mark imps.
Yeah.
What did I name my pet imp? Was he Mr. Snickerdoodle?
It was Snickerdoodle.
Right, yeah.
Good. Mr. Snickerdoodle.
Excellent.
He's my little purse pet. Like they do with those chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Keep them in your purse.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to do dungeon work, you just keep putting him back in the purse.
His job is to sit there and look cute for me.
Just for you. All for you.
Yeah. So the dungeon's been established. It was tested a little bit by the first adventuring group that showed up. You actually ended up making a slight agreement with the barbarian to eventually help him deal with the horse lord.
Yeah, there was like 4 of them, right?
Yeah. Well, there's only one left, but
Oh, okay.
Just the barbarian's the surviving member at the moment. But
Oh yeah, because I ate that the party in the beginning, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. They don't need to know those details.
Oh, I just got full from that fight, so I just had to sit that one fight out.
Yeah, exactly.
I got tummy troubles. I was being brave.
Yeah. You had too much iron in your diet from the last one. With the dungeon established, the first goal on any Wicked One's list of world conquering is to build a horde so that they can actually achieve their goals of world conquering. So we're gonna have to get some materials, some money to get more mercenaries and minions, some materials to build your greenery to get that started, and of course explore the area, because so far you've kind of established a base of operations, but you don't know too much about what's around here.
Alright.
Yeah, can we learn anything more from the barbarian or minions about what's going on? Have I been able to make out anything from that book?
Yes, we could try and get more. You do have the barbarian there to help you decipher some things as well. They can let you know that the Horse Lord and the group of humans have been to the south. I guess you have it marked on your map now. You can see the Horse Lord kind of big city there, and then Fort Point, which is where the humans are kind of holding the line between No Man's Land and the Dwarves that have been fighting them for a long time now.
So there's like open war between the two.
Yes. Yeah, those two factions
Horse Lords are just humans.
Yeah.
There's
the Horse Lords.
Human and Horse Lords. They're the same thing.
Yeah, the Horse Lords are they're humans that are very skilled at riding horseback into combat. They also have half-elves as part of their population.
Ooh.
I'm
curious if they're at war with the dwarves as well.
On top of that, he does let you know that there are minotaurs in the area that have been attacking the Horse Lord's camp, and adventuring parties that have been traveling.
We could team up with the minotaurs.
Yeah, he's not sure where they're situated, though, just that they have raiding parties. And he's heard some rumors, but, they're probably not important because they're just rumors.
Hey, rumors can have a shred of truth in them.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can try and persuade him to talk about them if you want. You'd have to use a trick or a banter or a threaten.
I could potentially banter. I have to find myself though. Hello?
Oh, that's fair. Everyone's on the top right of the
I mean, we all have to find ourselves.
map. Yeah. Or if you go into the actors tab, you can get yourself.
No, I found it.
moved.
I found it. You had to give me a minute. Hold on. Let me give her banter. Ah, come on! There's always a shred of truth in a rumor. You can tell us. And then we're gonna roll.
Oh, okay.
I had a success!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh god!
Okay. Well, they're just rumors. No one's actually seen one, but they keep talking about these giant rat things that come out and attack people at night.
What?
Yeah.
Fire rat.
Don't know anything really about it. I've never seen one, but they're like ghost stories. They tell to the kids, don't go around the streets at nighttime or the rats will come get you.
We're the rats.
Make sure I'm back before night.
Yeah.
I mean, rats are for eating. Why, I bet we could take them.
Absolutely.
We always need more critters for the dungeon, too.
Yeah.
Exactly. We could make use of all those rats.
Maybe we could turn them into our pets. That could be fun.
Oh yeah, so he's giving you a lot of information on the human side of things. You don't have a lot of information on the Dwarven side of things, or whatever might be going on in the forest up here.
That's fair.
Was that barbarian a human?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just very big.
He's just a big guy.
Yeah.
Most barbarians are.
Can we call him Dave?
The barbarian.
Yeah, and then he's gonna tie a squirrel to a little megaphone just to make us hear him better.
So with this quick thinking, Dave tied a squirrel to a megaphone to create a megaphone.
It's beautiful.
And his sister is not a monkey.
No,
It's not.
definitely not.
She's not.
So how the rating normally starts out, or the rating phase, is using the information you have about the land around you. You can either attempt a raid on a zone you know about, or explore a zone you don't. You can go yourselves, in which case I'll have to set up a scene for that to go, or you can send minions. Minions can go with you, and they'll be part of a scene, or they can go out on their own, and they'll kind of, like, I'll roll to see how their scene panned out by the time they return.
I feel like we should explore those ruins again that we were first in. There might be something that we haven't seen. We just got a little distracted.
Okay.
Ruins
that's
typically
one
have
idea.
treasure.
Oh, and I should, sorry, so some of you joined a little bit later. I should also mention that you all don't have to go together to the same thing. Like, you can split off into, like, 2 different groups if you want to be like, we want to check the ruins and we want to get resources from this place at the same time.
That's neat then.
Yeah. I just have to basically do 2, like, scenes then instead of 1.
I want to see what's going up on top of that waterfall there, just because they're so close. But there's also that looks like a little logging town over to our west.
I could join you if you want.
Yeah,
And then the
but
other could go somewhere else.
like probably not very well defended. Maybe we could like get a couple prisoners that way, or just food, I suppose. I know you 2 are very hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for that.
Lots of options.
I vote to go with the lock in town with Stitches here.
Yeah. Perfect. Nice
Okay.
little duo. Anybody else would like to go?
You two are planning to go that way.
Would it be useful for me to sneak through the forest? I don't think I'm a very good sneaker, but if I have the cover of trees, maybe that would help.
That's true.
Sense?
Yeah, especially because you can move like near the tree tops, not necessarily.
Right. It's like I could climb up here, go up around the waterfall, check out what's going on up there.
There's also a water access up there, so there's multiple ways to get up that. Not necessarily for you, but if Mal also wanted to go up that way, there's another easy way to kind of avoid being detected.
I could come with.
Sounds good. Get
You
some
two are
info.
planning to go that way. Do you want the minions to go anywhere? They can join either you two, or you can send them off to do something else as well.
I was thinking maybe we could have the minions go scrounge around the ruins a little bit just to see if they could find any other useful things, since we only could graze by it real fast.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because
Does
the
Barbarian have any
Barbo and the
trouble?
other minions could go adventure around there. Because he's a big boy, he should be able to kill anything that would come across him.
Have
They're
those,
big
those
and
two go down?
strong.
Okay. Excellent.
Look at us getting so much done.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to do it. Let me doop doop here for a second.
Boobadoo.
Yeah, exactly. How'd you know?
No boop doopa. Bada boop. Boop-a-doop.
Okay, that and that. Actually, I'm gonna move up. Okay. I just had to set up the scenes.
You can do it.
I believe
Sure.
in you.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Does it not let me? Excellent. That scene have any? It's not ideal. Okay. Because I have so many battle maps, I gotta basically be like, okay, let's try this one, let's try this
Oh
one.
yeah.
Okay, this'll work.
Remind me again, the granary room that's being built, that's the trap one or the alchemy one?
The greenery room,
It
actually,
technically
yes.
will count as a trap, and
Yeah.
I think also alchemy. It's both.
Yeah, you actually get
okay.
both out of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Porque no las
I
dos.
thought it was one or the other.
Okay, let's see. Okay. We are
Why?
going with the Rocky River first.
Sir. Shoo.
Okay. That is fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything's gonna be okay.
And I need to grab one of you, and one of you.
Grabbing us is not very nice.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
At least ask before you start grabbing.
I wish I had a better token for some of these, though. Honestly. They don't give you a lot of tokens in this system for some reason. With let's say Pathfinder or one of those, they give you so many tokens that I can just be like, I want an elf, and like yank an elf out of the compendium. Yeah, no, I can't. I actually was like, maybe I can do that. No, it won't let me pull out of the Pathfinder compendium. I guess that's fair. I wonder if I can turn that on. That'd be really handy because I don't have to use their stats. I just can use their group.
Oh, you could. Makes things less tricky, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Yeah. Let's do. Wow, that's not what I was expecting, but that it looks good to me.
You know what they say, if it looks good to you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like some of these tokens is like, why would it be that? Yeah, that is not what I was picturing for an archer. I'm a little weirded out, but maybe.
You're making me worried of what these people are going to look like.
Right?
No, that is fair. I'm just trying to make them look cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to in such a quick succession here.
How would the first official encounter be? Would I have to look so cool? Or should
Yeah,
we be
exactly.
worried? Are the heroes actually come by?
Yeah, the heroes
are going to get stopped.
Yeah. I'm gonna make one more token. I don't need a whole bunch, but as long as I can have look a little bit different, so you can identify things better. That's the best.
Yeah.
Doop doop doo. Let's go with that one. I believe that's also not what I expected. I love the art style, but like when I picked a ranger and it didn't look like a ranger. I picked a cleric. It doesn't look like a cleric. It's like, These are very strange tokens. Okay, yeah, that works. I can work with this. Oh wow, those are freaking peeps. Okay, excellent. Let me bring people over here.
Ooh.
And then we can reveal the map. Yeah, you can't see anything.
The token.
Yeah.
Complete darkness. The void. My favorite map. Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
Excellent. So you two are coming up the riverside there. Alexander more along the trees and rocky cliff face at the side of this river. And the water looks shallow here. We'll say it's a bit deeper than it looks.
Enough to swim in.
Yeah.
I would say like knee height water, something like that.
You notice a couple figures moving up on the cliffside and what appears to be kind of a ruined tower on the edge of the cliff there, kind of overgrown and left in shambles. There's definitely some sort of group up here.
Why, yes, I do see the little people now.
Yeah, you can definitely at least see that one on the cliff edge overlooking the water.
Oh no, little people.
Tower, I guess. There's nobody behind that, is there? Don't see any.
You can do a scan if you want to try and get a closer look at what might be at the tower.
Careful, they got sticks.
You have sticks.
Roll.
They have sticks.
That's not good.
Ooh. Yeah, it just looks like a ruined old tower.
All right, in I go.
You got this.
I'm assuming I can kind of climb over the wall, no problem.
Yeah, you can move up and down the walls of this area.
Okay. I actually have to move myself. Are we in like combat time? Can I just move as much as I want?
Yeah, you can move as much as you want at the moment. No one's started combat yet.
All right. Climb, climb, climb.
So there's no roof on this as you like climb up the wall. You notice it's just kind of open, ruined building. There does seem to be kind of a makeshift pile of items there by the door.
A makeshift pile of items, huh?
Yeah, it looks like someone was trying to store things in a group. You can see some papers, you can see some, like a trunk with some stuff in it.
Can I figure out who these people are? Can I sneak down and take a peek?
Sure. Roll me a skulk. You can have a bonus because you're, like, I don't think anyone's... Everyone saw you coming up the side of the wall as opposed to the front door.
Right, okay.
Expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
+1.
Okay. Well, you make it into the tower.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this was a stealth game now.
Yeah, anything Brielle would like to do while you're going through those papers in there? Oh, we might have to get you over the wall.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm
just having a little swim.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm swimming upstream because I at least can see one person. So, like, kind of what I'm hoping to do is if we start combat to be kind of like, pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do like a dolphin leap out of the water.
Yeah, so then I can catch him off guard and get him. So it's more of I'm preparing myself in position for combat because I feel like it's probably going to happen.
Okie doke. Excellent. So
do you want me to roll for sneakily putting there or not really? I'm in the Wawa.
Yeah, if you're still under the water, they aren't expecting someone to be under the water. So
okay.
They don't seem to be. They're kind of scanning the horizon down the river from what you can see.
Yeah, it's more of we're letting Alexander do the ruins, and I'm here to help in case things get messy.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Is there any indication like what they're looking for? Are they waiting? Are they searching?
There seems to be a couple notes written in light speech, but you do recognize them as recipes. And there's a lot of like plants and herbs here as well.
Well, this is all garbage. Yeah, I will grab
You need
what I can.
those.
I don't know what any of this stuff is, but I'll just dump it all into my bag, I guess.
That's excellent.
Well, imagine if it was just a recipe.
You probably could just pick up the chest and walk out.
Imagine if it was a recipe for like immortality. It's like, wow, this is garbage.
Excellent.
Is it like, can I carry the whole thing? I just grab it and go back over the wall.
Yeah, you should be able to carry.
I just robbed them.
Yeah.
You're robbing them
but
blind.
they're probably gonna seeing as the game is paused, I'm gonna guess they're about to notice you though.
Yeah, with
Well,
those rolls, I'm not surprised.
See,
Yeah, that's
those
fair.
rolls were not the best.
Yeah.
So out of the shadows behind you, you see two elves with cloaks and daggers standing on the upper stairs looking down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That's
Uh-oh.
not good. Are they different than the guys that are outside? Are they all elves?
The ones outside are completely robed up, but it's not a bad assumption to make.
Okay. Are elves generally short?
Is
that just like a
I think
rule of
that's
the
just the
world?
tokens.
Yeah, the tokens.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everything compared to you is pretty short. If we want to make that comparison.
They
But
kinda
yeah,
look like Robin from Teen Titans.
yeah, these. Yeah, honestly, you haven't seen too many. You haven't seen too many elves, but you expected them to be taller.
Okay, fair enough. So,
Excellent.
does he just kind of show up above me, huh? I didn't notice him coming in.
A little short to be an elf trooper.
To be fair, they were always there.
Yeah.
They
Just
were
walked
watching to
over
see
the
what you
wall.
were doing.
Okay.
Now
I'm
that you're
guessing they're
stealing their
not too
stuff.
happy about me taking all this stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They have a great passive ability. It's always start the scene hidden.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, fucking elf.
Yeah. Excellent. So, they are going to attempt to jump you on their turn.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Excellent.
Hopefully I'll hear the scuffleupagus.
Thingy. It doesn't want me to roll it. Okay, it's fine. Right, it's down here. I forgot the dice roller for the NPCs is in a weird spot. Okay.
It's okay.
First attack. Mixed. Okay, that's fair. And the other one that's jumping you. Mixed as well. Interesting.
Oh.
Okay. So they're not going to be able to do any damage to you with this, but I think they're going to catch you off guard enough that you're going to take a shock. So you can pick which category you're taking your shock in. Did they startle you enough that brains is taking a shock? Did they throw you off balance that muscles is taking a shock?
Oh,
What would the general difference be?
It just makes that stat have, like, that category has a -1 on its next roll.
Oh, okay.
So it's not as bad as being bloodied, but, you know, it's still a slight downside. Or
I
you
mean,
can
I
take,
think...
or you know what? I'll even let you take 3 stress if you want to avoid this entirely. Kind of
3
tense up from
stress?
tense up from the engagement.
Done.
Oh, okay. No, that's
I'm
fair.
stressing out here.
Yeah.
Things went poorly.
Brielle, you'd hear the commotion up there as the fighting starts.
Ah,
Did you
good.
guys hear the commotion as
Time
well?
to dolphin and try to eat this guy.
Maybe.
Let's go.
You
What-
notice this one here actually turns around. Also seemingly hearing the
Perfect. He
commotion.
won't see me. I would. So, what do I need to roll to do my jumpies? Would that be like a finesse?
Yes, you can do a finesse. You can give yourself a +1 too, because he's not paying attention to you.
I like your jumpy jump.
Yes, thank you.
I assume we're
Like-
going Jaws first.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like jaws and claws.
Jaws
All right,
and
Come
claws. Let's go.
come on. Success!
yeah. Yep. You leap out of the water and munch onto this person right here.
Beautiful.
Wow. Okay. They are they are injured and oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, this one is prone at the moment.
Yeah,
we
I
can move
probably
you
knock
out.
him over with that momentum.
Yeah.
Feel like if I
Excellent.
got hit by a little sharky monster, all of a sudden I would also be knocked down too.
But what the heck
Excellent.
is this?
Yep. Exactly.
Who are
And we're-
you?
Yep, we're gonna tear your throat out, buddy.
What's Alexander gonna do though?
It's a good question.
The shadows are on your level right now too, because they jumped down to attack you.
Okay. If I try and just run away, do they get like a free attack opportunity or something?
No. I would say
It's
these
not.
ones don't. Because that's probably a special ability.
Okay. How
Yeah, it's like
intact
disengaging.
is
Yeah.
this tower? Is it like a pretty solid wall around except for this door here?
Yeah, all the brickwork looks like it's old, but the parts that are still standing are pretty solid.
Alright.
That's
Can
good.
I head out the door and just like web the door shut? Web the doorway?
Oh, interesting. Sure. Let's do a trick, because that's kind of a and I'll give you a +1 on it.
A trick and a +1. Okay.
Okay, Mick, that's good. The doorway's all webbed up.
Okay. Can I like try and go and push this guy off the cliff or something too? Or is that too much?
Ooh, good question. Normally if you want to keep doing stuff, it takes stress because it's 1 action per turn.
How much stress?
Normally it's yeah, no, you know what? Let's see. I could. Oh no, your obsession is your. Okay, I was wondering whether I could make an offer with a dark impulse, but no, that's fair. I'll take 2 stress if you want to try and shove him off the cliff.
Yeah, let's do it. 2 stress per shove.
Okay. How would you like to shove him? I guess you could argue trick again if you want. Or great.
Trick. Okay, I'll do trick.
I was gonna say finesse.
He didn't turn around. Maybe he's distracted over here or something.
Yeah. I mean, even if he did, he would not be probably expecting a Drider to sprint the thing at.
Yeah.
Trick. Go for it.
Oh, mixed. Okay. You're able to shove him off the edge of the cliff there, but he grabs onto it instead of going all the way down.
Bugger.
He's okay. Not dead, unfortunate.
Yeah. Excellent. Now the totally possibly L. This one is going to come to this edge, and he's going to fire an arrow over at Alexander. Gotta love those, right?
Every time we say Alexander, it makes my brain say Alexander Hamilton.
Oh, that is
That's bad.
That's unfortunate. Okay, so you're gonna take a bloodied. Do you want this to? Oh, gosh, I'm trying to think of the best way. So you get a resistance roll when something's gonna be this deadly. You can either do usually a smash or a finesse or something to try and resist it. Or, since you have a dark heart, you can sacrifice a dark heart to automatically resist it. Or you can take stress. And that will send you feral, which is totally something that can happen too.
What is a dark heart? Is that like my heart? What happens if I sacrifice it?
So dark hearts are just good bonuses that you get. So you can use it for a +1 dice roll anytime during the game. And you get them from doing things that lean into your impulse or your revelry.
Alright.
Everyone starts with 1, so that way, like, if this situation came up, you could use it. But
Wait, would that be my rot for me?
for you, yeah, I think yours is slightly different.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Because you don't have a heart.
All right.
Yours is yours is essence. It's at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'm going to take stress, and then I get a roll to see if I resist this. And then I go feral.
If you take the, yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
I want to see what that looks like.
I'm excited to see this first feral, yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah, because feral is when then Tweak gets to take over the character for a little bit, as from what I remember.
Yeah, I get to direct your actions for a little bit as you go feral.
Yeah,
I have to try and lean into your
more things to do.
It's gonna be interesting because I have to lean into your obsession. So
yeah. Okay. All right. So what do I roll in here? What do I do? Take that stress.
Excellent. So in your case, I feel like you would probably, in desperation, try and do an invoke to save yourself here.
Okay,
you can add an extra 1d to it.
Add an extra 1d.
Yeah, because you took the stress in addition.
Boom.
Feral will last for the combat, so he's gonna be. That's all right. You're not dead, but this is
That's good.
Yeah. Excellent. I'm gonna have fun with that on your turn. The elf is gonna try and shove you off. The other one's gonna try and shove you off in there. Or Brielle off him because he's being eaten alive.
Yeah, if he doesn't get me off, I'm definitely going to be tearing out his throat next turn.
Yeah, no,
you didn't do shit.
Enough.
You just hard out.
And then the other one is going to try and get himself back up the cliff. Hey, he's able to haul himself up. That's not a bad. That's not a bad action. we're back to the elves. They have to figure out how to get through or over. You know what? One of them's gonna jump, like climb and jump over the wall. The other one's gonna try and deal with the spider webs. Just to give them a bit of diverse options here. This would be considered a walk roll.
Ooh.
Okay, they're able to chop their way through the webs, but that'll end their turn. That's not a bad because that's like the worst result you could have got out of the webs. Okay, we're back around to Brielle.
We're gonna tear out his throat.
Float. A slow floaty woaty.
Cause I'm so gentle and demure. We're gonna just very demurely rip his throat out.
Sounds beautiful.
How would you like? What would this kind of roll be for just ripping out his throaty woaty?
Oh my god, such a girly girl. Oh my god.
I'm very girly pop.
Let's see. You could use finesse or you could use smash. Those are both good.
Of course I'm going to use finesse. I have way more for those.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
All right. Because we're just going to, very perfectly, rip it out. See?
Let it rip.
Yum, 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 yum.
Excellent.
Just a girly girl in a girly world.
You're a girly girl.
Wow. Yeah.
Secret.
That one's dead. He's just a corpse now.
We'll eat him later. I have a few others I have to kill first.
Excellent.
Put his fingers in your pocket for emergency rations.
We're gonna hey, when we're done with this fight, I'm gonna load up all the bodies on Alexander's thorax, and we're gonna take him home, and I'm gonna have a lot of yummy snacks.
Nice.
You just drag all the corpses home.
Yeah.
I'm
not gonna let perfectly good meat go to waste. Are you crazy?
As you're contemplating your plan to do that, you see Alexander's just losing it on this on this elf that climbed back up the cliff. His front leg's going to pierce the elf through the chest.
Nice.
I'm going to need you to. Oh no, wait! I can roll for you because you're in feral mode right now. Excellent.
Tweak is tweaking.
Excellent. Mix. You get an injury on him. You are still feral. What else do I want to do while you're going crazy?
No thoughts, only murder.
I need to lean into your obsession. Boop-a-doop.
Thankfully, he doesn't have the blood obsession like me, or else I might be in trouble.
Don't ever go feral.
Your obsession's actually going to drive you to run back into that tower and get the what could
Treasure
be
chest?
more information in there. Yeah. But someone's in your way, so let's roll one more damage here. Oh my gosh.
Man, okay. Alexander keeps rolling blue.
Yeah, that's a lot of blue. But you do injure them as well. They have been pierced through the shoulder by one of your spider legs. Excellent. The elves outside. This one's bleeding. This one's gonna try and take a better position to shoot at the spider when he sees you, Brielle, and decides to take a shot over there, seeing that their friend just got devoured alive.
Yeah, I kind of am covered in their blood.
Ooh, the arrow goes wide and misses.
You're just covered in life juices.
Red really is my color.
It really makes your skin pop.
Okay.
It brings out your eyes.
Is going to attempt to attack Alexander again.
Naturally.
Yeah.
They are not doing good.
This missed entirely. Okay. The other one's bleeding, so they're going to make a recovery roll.
Fail.
Oh my god, Brielle, slay.
Yes, queen.
Next, okay. They were able to stop the bleeding. And then, Brielle, what would you like to do?
For now.
For now. Until the next action.
I know, I'm trying to think if I'd rather go for the one that I can see is bleeding or the one that just tried to shoot me.
Good question.
I really do love the scent of blood. I probably would go for the one already bleeding because I would be like, ooh, that's an easy treat.
Yeah.
So.
You also get the plus effect, right? Because now you're on a blood hunt.
That's right. Oh, you were so right.
Blood.
Yep. Okay. So I have to make another attacky. Where is he bleeding from currently?
Near his midsection, his chest area. It
Wonderful.
should have been lethal, but Alexander's not thinking straight, so probably missed all the vitals.
Okay. Well, I would probably aim for the wound already because I know if I hit that specifically, he should die. You know, we're being very precise with our attacks.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
That way I can roll finesse.
I'm picturing a total Mortal Kombat where you're just like shoving your fist in the wound.
Exactly. I'm thinking of her shoving her claws in and reaching for a vital to rip back out.
Fatality.
And then I think do I get a plus effect or am I getting just a +1 because of my blood hunt? I can't always remember.
Or your hunt is blooding.
Yeah, you get a plus effect from it.
Plus effect. Yes. Thank you. I just couldn't remember.
Okay. And whoa. Success!
Oh, there you go. Wow, okay.
Nice.
We're gonna rip out his little heart.
Yeah.
And you do, and you can show it to him as you eat it in front of him.
Num.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yummy.
Oh my god, such a girl boss, slay.
And I probably can't do any more of my turn, or else you'd be next, buddy.
You can take stress to keep going if you want. It's 2 stress to do another action.
Is it?
Yep.
I gave
2 stress to Alexander to do another action, so I can give you 2 stress to do another action.
Yeah, I don't have any stress yet, so.
What does the stress do again?
If you hit max stress, you go into feral.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You do pretty good while you're feral, but it's usually pretty... like, I had to make him run back to the tower with the assassins, because that's just what an obsessed person for knowledge would probably do.
Well, I don't have any stress, so I will take 2 stress. So I can go and pop over and, let's see. If he's an archer, he definitely needs his shoulders. So I'm hoping to give a real good claw or bite into his shoulder. Because then he can't attack. So
Sounds good to me.
Thank you. Up in my effect because I'm on a blood hunt.
Woo.
And I was successful.
Wow, okay.
Oh, yeah.
This man is
go.
also bit and bleeding.
And now you can't use your bow, bitch.
Yeah. Wow.
Gods, Brielle, you're on a murder spree.
Yeah, this seems a little meat.
All right.
It's almost like you're evil.
Yeah, it's kind of almost like I'm evil.
All right.
God.
We'll call that now my turn, because then I don't have to worry about him shooting me.
Yeah. So, Alexander, I'm gonna give you a thing here, if you would like. In your feral state, your rivalry is also worship, so that is a way to both get out of state and possibly help your accession at the moment. I'd like you to make an invocation to Melawa with both your invoke and your +3 from being feral and obsessed right now. Not going to give you details on what the spell's going to do because you're feral at the moment, but
Okay, so I'm rolling Invoke.
Yeah, roll an Invoke with a +3.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. This should be an interesting.
Wait,
Hey! Excellent. You feel the thoughts and secrets of the two assassins around you being like ripped from their minds over to yours as they start grasping their heads. You actually get a shock to your brains from the amount of information coming in, but in the process, you get information and a dark heart as they both collapse to the ground.
Cool.
This ends your feral state because you also got information, which is a thing you're obsessed with.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent. Well, you got a well. Sorry, there's still combat with the one guy left. Would you like to continue eating him? I don't know what I'm gonna do to have him save you at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna just finish, devouring him.
Yeah. Oh.
The poor guy never had a chance when it came to me.
Yeah.
Stop playing with your food, Brielle.
But it's
Excellent.
so fun.
Oh, beautiful.
And then we're gonna eat him. We really, really eated him.
Yeah, that one's not being saved for later.
No, I devoured most of the good parts already.
I like how
Yum,
most
yum,
of
yum,
Brielle's
yum.
roles have been critical success.
Yeah, like I don't know what's.
Hey, this is to make up from last session where I kept failing at shit that I should have been good at.
You know what? That's also pretty fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Excellent. Can I get you each to do a scan quickly before?
Yeah, I remember there was one more. Where'd he go? Scan.
Okay. And so I have this.
That's not
shot
part of my blood hunt for
minus
scanning, is
1.
it?
Oh
wait, no. Well, my feral senses, I get a D1 when tracking or surveying an area.
Yeah, so you could technically give yourself the 1D for that.
Perf. Roll.
Okay.
Wow,
excellent.
we were both very successful.
Yeah, so you both spotted that at near the beginning of that encounter, there was another elf sitting up on this cliff over here. Your tracking senses or the smell on the wind would probably let you know that they've made quite a distance away. They probably started running the moment the fight broke out.
I feel like they started running as soon as Brielle started eating 3 of them.
Yeah. But now you have the information that one of the elves actually fled the scene.
Does it look like Alexander has handled the other two?
Yeah, they look uninjured, but they're lying lifeless on the grass.
Good. Then we're going on a bear hunt.
Yeah,
we're gonna catch a big one.
Find where he went,
because tracking is my specialty, baby.
Yeah. You've actually learned some information from these two elves that you kind of ripped the memories out of.
Cool.
You have learned that these two elves here, and presumably the rest of them that were attacking you, are from a village up to the north of this location. The elven village itself seems to be where most of the water that comes down this river flows from. And it's an abandoned town. Like, there used to be a town there, but the elves kind of took it over, and the trees kind of took it over. You also have memories that there is a lot of elves up there. So.
Does this mean the combat encounter is over?
Yes, combat's over at the moment.
Okay, so Alexander's back to normal.
Yes, yeah, they're no longer feral.
Right.
Does that mean if I was try to hunt him down, I'd probably get to the city and be murdered to death?
You can do. Let's see. What would be a good one for that?
You could still probably scout.
If you want to do your scan with your feral one more time, see if you can get a better. Now that you have this new information, see if you can get a better understanding of whether you think you could catch them in time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not sure. You think they made quite a bit of a headway while you were in combat there.
Well,
We'll just have to kill them next time.
You do know where they went, yeah. Or you assume.
Can we go there and just burn it down?
Love it.
If it's full of a lot of elves, we're probably going to want a little more than just us two to take care of it.
Well, I'll like toss some fire in, or just burn the whole forest down from here. I don't know.
That's technically an option.
This does seem like something we would want more, I don't know, bodies if we're gonna go and take, go in there and try and do something about. But I mean, we could maybe stay hidden in the trees and give them some problems. I don't know. Give us a bit more time before they start coming looking for us.
My bodies!
Fair.
Your bodies.
Are we good?
Excellent.
Tweak, just let me know. Can we take all of the bodies back?
Yes.
Okay,
if you want to add in your notes, you can carry. There was 4 bodies left because you devoured one of them. So.
Yes, I fully devoured one. I was very hungry.
But now you know that there's an encampment of moon elves. From your knowledge, you could assume that their town is at least a tier 4 settlement.
Ooh, tier 4.
Yeah. By comparison, your dungeon is a tier 0.
Yeah, we may have to tackle that way later.
Does it only go up to 4?
Yeah, 4 is the highest tier you can. It's a real unfortunate starting tier. You can go harass them if you want, but just because you have the knowledge from draining those 2 people's brains, you would know a bit more of what's going on.
Okay. I put in my notes that we're bringing 4 corpses back to base.
I guess. No, I'm trying to think, because you'd get a lot of knowledge from that. That was like a ritual level spell. I guess you also know that the elves are not keen on fighting and usually trying to keep to themselves. They're sick and tired of the war, at least the ones you drained the brains of.
Okay, so maybe it makes more sense to leave them for now. If I am confident that they're not going to come looking for us, they'll stick to themselves, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's good info to have that they are up there. But yeah. I think that is enough information for me right now.
Excellent. What is our scene 2 as well? Let's go. I gotta pull up the scene again because I didn't add it to the thing. There it is. New scene. Excellent. Because on our other side here, we have totally normal stuff going on. No. Is anything ever really normal in this game?
No.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I just gotta make some tokens on this side too, and then we'll be good. Where is that one? Token. I really should. What I might do between games, actually, just put together a compendium of stuff I can pull out because that'll make this a lot easier.
That's where God notes, right?
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't sure if this would be the better way to do it, just because I don't know exactly what people are going to do until session happens. So
that's fair.
Hey, no pressure since this is the first official start of the game.
Yeah, exactly. And then we've got
no Tweak. You have to be perfect the very first time.
Oh no, I messed up. I'm not perfect. No.
Well, I guess we gotta end this.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
Whatever shall I do?
Tweak now. We gotta cancel you.
No. I can't be canceled. It's the only thing I can do. At least there's a lot more tokens for these, which is nice. A lot more tokens that I'm actually like able to utilize for this group.
Yay.
Okay, there we go. Let's bring everyone over here.
Sawmill.
That's sawmill.
Excellent.
Hmm.
Well,
Hello.
welcome to the sawmill. You both come out from the woods there. And, oh, I forgot some people down here. There we go. You come out from the woods there, and you notice what seems to be a logging operation up here, chopping down large slooths of the forest, and sending it all down, down what appears to be a man-made river. Although in this case, it might not necessarily be man-made. Would you like to take a scan to see if you can notice anything?
Yeah.
Sure, I can do a scan. I have 2 out of 3.
Can I give it a shot? Either both of you can do it, or one of you can give the other a +1.
Would I have what kind of position effect? Just leave it as normal?
Yeah, so if Stitches helps you, then you'll get a +1. Or if you're both rolling, then you'll just each get a +0.
Okay, so a +1.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Alright. So let's see what we got. Hey,
Excellent.
nice.
I realized I didn't put on combat music for the last music. That would have been cool.
We got
That's
birds.
alright.
Was it really a combat? It was kind of more of a destruction.
Yeah, that's fair. It was a little...
It looked more like a
crazy.
buffet to me.
Yeah, buffet.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Scanning around the logging camp, you'll notice that a lot of the people here are clad in quite a bit of armor for regular loggers, and they're also very short for humans. Kind of wider too than your average human.
They might be dwarves.
Do they look like they would be well suited for digging a hole?
Yeah, and impeccable facial hair.
Diggy hole.
And the dwarves are at war with the humans, right? Or just like everyone against the demons or monsters?
From what you know so far, the dwarves and the humans are fighting.
Okay. Well, I had an idea, but that's out the window now. Since I technically don't know what a dwarven woman would look like. Because I have like 3 in trick. I was thinking about like tricking them and like dragging them one by one, but can't really do that if I don't know what the females look like.
Well, if we can grab you some of that armor, maybe you could just slip into that. They won't need to know where to
We
get
just
it.
need to find some armor though. Unless we can drag one of them out some way. Or at least like make some noise that gets like one of their attention. How about...
Can we see that little camp down in the bottom right?
Yeah, you're up on an elevated cliff, so you can see that bar camp.
Could be an opportunity. Try and sneak out from behind there, from the forest. Maybe there's someone still hanging out in the tents. We can nab.
How about...
Making them wander around a little bit as it goes.
How about we keep hiding in the foliage and I throw a rock into the water to make some noise. Just like a little, huh? What was that? So
Comes out checking.
Sounds like a good idea.
Would that be finesse?
I would argue that it's probably more of a trick, because you're trying to...
Alright.
Yeah.
I can do that. So with nothing modified, I shall roll.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. You throw You said you were going to throw a rock in the water. You end up picking up essentially a boulder and chucking it in the water. It makes a decent splash. A lot of dwarves seem to hear something.
So we're still hiding, so...
Yeah. Excellent. You see a couple dwarves come out.
If you can just drag a few of them and take care of them, I think that'll make things a lot easier.
This dwarf comes up to the cliff edge and is looking over into the water. After waiting a few moments, he actually walks over to the water wheel to go inspect it to see if something broke.
So, as far as we know, it's only one of them?
Yeah, you can see one standing on the dock, but after a few moments, he goes back inside.
Would I be able to sneak up behind him and, like, drag him back into the forest?
Yeah, you could attempt to. Sounds like a plan.
Like, do I have to be, like,
facing you at the
behind
moment.
him? Or, like, does it really matter?
Doesn't really matter.
Alright, I will do a trick and sort of, like, try to, I guess, knock him out.
Would that be a knock you
trick?
out?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess it depends on how you're trying to do it. Usually I'd say like, smash or finesse for trying to knock someone out, but...
By hitting the vital points, I guess.
Yeah.
But since he isn't aware of my presence, I would assume it still would be a trick.
So yeah, I guess that's true. I'm just trying to think. Otherwise, it would be a finesse with like a +1 because he doesn't know you're there. You could also get assistance with it, which would give you another +1 if you want to do that as well.
Yeah, if Slithis wants to get some assistance with that too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I could do to help out here. I could try to, control the blood in his body, make him freeze up.
Oh.
You would
make all the blood rush out of his head so he faints.
Yes, not a bad idea.
Yeah, so would that be like a +1 then?
It depends. If she's gonna do that first, they can do an invoke, because then that'll make your whole thing a lot easier.
Oh, okay.
Let's try that out. So probably be like a tier 2 then, blood reading. Take 2 stress, yeah?
Yeah, if you're doing tier 2.
Okay. Let's try this. Get him to freeze up. Make it a little bit easier to grab.
My whole shtick is
okay.
Around. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just locks up and falls to the ground.
Alright, so I can just easily drag him off then.
Yeah, you can just take him.
I'm gonna take him behind this tree over here.
Excellent. He's down there with you. Here, I'll put him there just so you can see.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to take his armor off and then sort of like take his appearance using trick.
Yeah. Okay, doke. Excellent. So you're a bit bigger than the average dwarf in that armor. But you do manage to fit into it. Yeah, we can roll tricks if you walk around inside of the facility to see if people catch on to it.
Alright, would I be able to like move the dwarf token to make it easier, or would I still use?
Yeah, we can just use you. I'll put a little mark on the thing so we know you're in disguise.
Alright.
What would be a good disguise idea? How about... Well, you are wearing armor, right? So how about we put, like a shield on your thing?
Alright, that works.
Yeah.
Alright. I go up to the door and open it.
Excellent.
Can I try and, like, sneak up and hide beside the door here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Prepare to offer to support.
Yeah, if you do that while the door is closed, they wouldn't have seen you.
Okay. hide behind here.
Alright, so in my disguise, I walk in. Does anything happen, or do they just give me a weird look?
This dwarf actually isn't paying attention to you. He's working on the mill at the moment. Just hears you walk in, does a little like side nod, and keeps working.
Technically, I don't know any Dwarven language, so I can't really talk to them or understand them. So I'm just going to take a look around.
Sounds good. This mill seems to be running at full pace, turning these trees, or carving these logs up and sending them down the flume at a pretty rapid pace. Probably fueling some sort of war effort.
Can I scan it?
Yeah, you can do a scan in here if you want.
Alright.
Okay. You notice that this machine, as the logs roll out to go out into the water, they seem to be having something carved on them as well. It appears to be Dwarven runes of some kind.
Alright.
Up ahead, you notice a dwarf reorganizing some boxes, and a dwarf down here, he seems to hear you coming, and he turns to you and yells something in light speak, kind of like waving you over.
Oh no, okay, just to sort of like not bring any concern, I'll go over to him and like sort of like yeah.
Excellent. He says something in light speak again, and waits for you to respond.
Would I be able to see like what his expression is when he says that?
You can attempt to, yeah. Roll me a scan. Let's see. Yeah. You aren't quite sure what he's saying. It's almost like he wants something.
I sort of bring my hands up and say, sort of like I don't know, like.
You can see him kind of do a little bit of like a face palm with his hand, and then he like swings his hand like a hammer and points over to the toolboxes.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, at least we can figure out charades.
Yeah.
I'll look in the toolbox.
It's like a hammer. Excellent. You find a good working hammer.
All right, I'll take the hammer and bring it to him.
Excellent. He takes the hammer and just kind of like waves you off as he goes back to his work at the table there.
Yeah, I did it. I did it.
Yay!
Excellent. In the meantime, while you're exploring, should I see if Slizik wants to do anything?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I kind of want to try and sneak around, but I don't know how many dwarves are in there. Can I try using one of my other blood reading abilities so I can try and hear the heartbeats of the people in the building?
Yeah.
Yeah, see how many people's hearts are in there.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it would be any higher than like a tier 1, because you're just trying to listen intently. Yeah, hear the heartbeats. Yeah.
Okay, trying to invoke here. See what I can find out before.
That's all right. Okay, let's do a. Okay, excellent. So you're able to hear a heartbeat over here, and one over here. But you aren't able to sense any of the rest of them.
Okay. Ooh, a little tricky, huh? How do I want to get in here? I mean, maybe I'll try and put the person that I heard was closest to me. Do I have to see them to try and put them to sleep?
I would say probably not, since you're using your blood magic to do it, and you kind of know where they are.
Okay.
Because your sleeping thing involves the same stuff, right?
Yeah, it's one of my my patron's abilities that she gives me. Lovely Vahuna.
Oh yeah, it's sound based. Yeah, as long as I can hear you, you can put him to sleep.
Okay, I think I'll try to put him to sleep. Sing him a sweet lullaby. He's having a hard day at work. Maybe he's really tired.
Sounds good.
Try and invoke that too. Maybe it's better than. Yeah.
Okay. You sing for a little bit, and then you hear kind of a flap of a hand on metal. As you can almost assume that he started nodding off and kind of slapped himself awake.
Turn. Okay. So not so successful. Maybe I think I want to go. I want to see if. Let's try and sneak back this way. I guess. Or is the door open? The door is open, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can close it if you want.
you would notice that though. Oh well.
Maybe.
Can I do a trick and close the door and pretend it's like the wind blowing it closed or something?
Sure.
Okay. Hopefully this goes well.
Okay.
I think you might have gotten the attention of at least one of them.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I need to make a roll here. Hold on a second. The dwarf walks outside and starts looking to the water wheel for a second.
Well, his back is towards you.
That is true. And I know that they're wearing armor, right? Does it look like heavy armor or is it like leather armor?
No, yeah, it looks like heavy armor.
Oh, I would like to try and shove him into the river then.
Okay, sounds good.
From up here. Okay.
Oh my.
Would that be like a finesse or a trick?
Finesse would be like if you're trying to trip him into the water, which is probably your best bet.
Okay. No.
You just embrace him with a hug.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh gosh.
Just give
Yeah.
him a big hug.
You do have a dark heart. Do you want to roll again with a +1?
Yeah, I do.
No hugging.
That's a pretty bad one to fail. So. Oh no!
Oh, you kidding?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
That hurt.
You give
It's meant to be.
him a big hug.
Yeah, I guess the universe has chosen. Okay. But before that result happens, is there any last thing Tart Milady would like to do?
Let's see. I guess I was on my way back to let's just know, like what I currently know so far, and then like I was at the door and then I just see them like hugging.
Oh, yeah, hugging them out.
Like,
Okay,
what's-
yeah, that's it.
So
This dwarf definitely turns around and yells something in light speech.
can I use my own finesse to push him in?
Because he thinks it's another dwarf coming up. That's you know what? Roll me a trick to see if he doesn't.
Oh yeah. Do I get any modifiers for that?
Do we give a hugging modifier? I guess we can give you can have a +1 because
Nice.
Slisek is still kind of
+1 hug.
Yeah, +1 hug.
Thank you for the hug.
Try the group
Sister.
hug.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay.
mixed result. Okay. So, you do push because the hug is still happening. Both of you go into the water.
I'm sorry.
The difference is the dwarf sinks like a rock.
And you're just floating.
But yeah, you just get washed a little ways down toward where the logs are.
I'm just going to look down and just like pretend like, whoa, what happened here? That was another weird noise, don't you think? Oh wow, I wonder what it could be.
Yeah, that dwarf doesn't seem to be coming up for air. Let me hold on. I guess I should
Sorry,
see if they're gonna have a chance.
Thank you for saving me.
Okay. Something might happen with them in the future.
Okay. I guess
I'm
I'll
not
try
dead yet.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I kind of want to. Tart Malady, should I try and. Is the area clear for me to try and swim back up into the sawmill here? Or should I try and go
I
for
give
the
her a
shop?
thumbs up. Like, I give her a thumbs up and say, like, there is no one there to see you.
Okay. I'm gonna
I
drag
go
myself
back.
out of the water.
I bring
no, that's
myself back to you.
Yeah.
It's like, well, besides the 2 we took out, there's actually 3 more inside the building.
Ooh. I don't know if I can face 3 more, but they have to have some sort of, I don't know, office or something in here, right? You know, keep records of all the income that they're getting and the
You know,
product they're making.
I think there was an office of sorts when I went to, like, their tool room. I saw a room next to it. That might be counted as an office. I saw some books in there.
Information is always good. We could
I think
always come
Alexander
back.
could use some of those books. Not like I can make use of all that mumbo jumbo.
Okay.
I'll learn all the secrets of the war.
But there is another dwarf person at the far end of the building, and then one more in the room with the tools. I don't know if there's anyone in the office room though.
I do think I see a window just down this walkway here. Maybe we can take a peek
Also,
in.
we're sensing a heartbeat.
Ah, there is someone in that room. I do want to see what they might look like though.
Yeah.
Just in case it's another giant armored dwarf. Let's take a little peek. We'll do
Excellent.
a scan. Okay.
Excellent. You see what appears to be a more slender-figured humanoid. Still short. They have their hair up in 2 poofy pigtails. And they seem to be working on a bunch of, like, bookkeeping. They've got a couple bottles beside their desk, too, and a cup of tea.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I do want to get in there. I want to see what they have.
Like, I'm still in disguise. I could sort of, like, just wander in.
Ooh. Distract them, maybe.
In fact, I'm gonna go through the other end, because, like, the dwarf already knows, well, me, I guess.
Yeah.
And already did what he wanted, so I'm just going to walk through here, and just... I'm gonna scan, see what I see so far.
Good.
Not ideal.
Yeah, it looks like an office. There's a lot of books and papers all written in light speech.
Let's see, I do notice a log. Would I be able to do a trick to distract her while I take it?
Ah, I see. Yeah, you might be able to. She's currently, like, writing on the paperwork there, so it's gonna have to be a good,
Could I add to that? Maybe I can, like, I don't know, tap on the window or something.
Slightly distract her.
True.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, trick with a +1. If you
I could tell her that, I could, like, point outside, like, I think I saw something, and, like, they're tapping on the window, or, like, some sort of noise from Slithis.
Yeah.
So, let's see how that goes.
Okay.
Alright.
Not bad, yeah. She sees you gesturing to the window as she looks up, and hears something outside. So she stands up from the desk to go take a look.
And then I'll go take this book right here while she's distracted.
Excellent. Oh yeah, sorry. Go grab it. I think you're close enough to grab it.
Alright.
So in your notes, let's add the...
It wouldn't be gear and supply, would it? Or just be
sawmill
notes?
log. Yeah, we'll just add it as a note for now. Sawmill
Alright,
log.
got it.
The weird thing is, though, you see her open the window, and yells something in light speech at some, like, she doesn't appear to be looking at Slizik. She appears to be looking at some dwarf that's just sputtering and crawling out of the water down at the far side of the river.
Well, it looks like it'd be a very quite distance away, so it's not like they would be able to clearly understand each other.
Yeah, she's definitely yelling something and not getting a response yet.
But I feel like that dwarf's going to sabotage us.
Yeah.
It's a tough decision now, right?
I think I'm gonna try and... Cause I feel like that dwarf that we knocked out over on the left there, he might still have something of use. Maybe we can, like, drag him back with us? But would that dwarf be able to see me walking across the boardwalk here? He would, right?
I feel like he'll be too distracted trying to, like...
Yeah. He's currently crawling out of the water, like, coughing up. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll try.
Yeah, like, his arm is full of water, he's just drenched.
Yeah. You got a little bit of time for him to recover. He's been under for a little while.
Try, like, go back into the little hidey hole back there.
The only reason he survived is because I got a 6 on his thing under the water, which is crazy.
Just walked along the bottom.
Yeah. Where's our...
She's like, I'm not going down like this.
She goes to sit back at the desk, but doesn't quite look down. She actually seems to be pointing at you to go like deal with whatever she was yelling at out the window.
Alright, so I'll just go outside to go to where she wanted me to go. So, but instead of like, I'll just go over here though. I'll go back to Slithis.
Just gonna go this way instead. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't want to leave Slithis alone.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Melody, I'm glad you're okay.
Excellent.
I take the armor off. I'll drop my disguise.
Excellent.
Since I don't think we'll be needing that for much longer.
Yeah, and you have an unconscious dwarf and a set of dwarven armor.
Ooh, we could capture him. Let's learn what we can about the dwarves.
Yeah.
These little...
I told Slithis, like, I took this... I'll tell Slithis that I took this logbook from this lady that might hold important info. But only one that could really understand it would probably be Alexander.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we do have a prisoner, so if you think that we should continue to pursue this sawmill or return for the time being.
I don't know, I feel
especially
like
with this
yeah.
From my observations and with how that dwarf is still alive, I think it'll be best to return home before things get a little dicey.
What?
I agree with you. I think we kicked the hornet's nest enough.
Yeah. I think we should return. With this prisoner and our book in tow.
Excellent. So now you know that the Dwarven Foresters are over there. Got its own little ring as well. And then I just gotta see what happens with your minions. Let's see. Okay, let's see. The engagement of it. The fortune.
Well,
okay. The discovery.
Well,
they're doing kind of interesting. The loot. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so they have a kind of a mixed bag.
These guys suck.
Yeah. they come back as well. You're all able to reconglomerate in your dungeon. I know you like swimming, but let's bring you over here.
No, you're just swimming with Tim the Drake.
Yeah, doing the... Your dwarf is now in the prison. He'll probably wake up in a little while. I should put restrained on him. There we go. I assume you would have restrained him.
Yes.
Excellent. So everyone can now share the different things they got if they want as you return here. And I will get prepped for the next set after raiding.
I will approach Alexander and hand him a book I found from the Dwarven sawmill.
Thank you. This will
It's
be
like,
useful.
you may find some use of it. It seemed rather important, since it was held by the head honcho there. But I can't make head or tails of it.
I'll begin my studies immediately.
I didn't mean to scan. Sorry.
I can't seem to move my token out of Alexander's range.
Oh no, you're stuck.
Close embrace.
Alexander's too big.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent.
We seem to have a pretty successful foray over into that sawmill over there. A bunch of dwarves, though. Very, very armored and seem to be preparing for something, anyways. War,
Exactly.
some sort of battle.
We did bring back a prisoner from there, but we had to leave a little earlier than expected because one of the dwarves ended up living after being shoved into the water.
He has all the luck.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm watching Alexander try very hard to be able to go
I'm
into
so
prison.
sorry.
You may need to move the dwarf. I'm just saying.
Ooh, he did it!
Alright, I made him.
Yes, you got the door. We should definitely have made wider hallways.
Yeah, the hallway should have been a little bigger.
You know what I could do? Hold on, I do have a possible way to fix this. Because your character can technically walk in smaller areas anyway. So you're walking on ceilings and stuff, right? So let's see. Instead of making your width like that, let me instead make your token like that. Let's see if that works. Nope, that didn't work. I didn't make it so small.
You're so small.
Yeah, that's so I was gonna change it to a
oh my
1.
god, it's a little. It's your child. don't talk to me or my son. Ever
I
again.
did the wrong scaling. That's why. It was supposed to be this scaling.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
There we go. Whoop.
Oh, I was just about to capture that.
There you go. Now you're 2x scale, but you can move along a 1x scale area.
Oh my god.
That should be a little easier.
There we go.
Excellent. Your minions are actually going to let you know too that while they didn't find a lot in the ruins besides ruins, they did notice that there was a lot of.
They're made of ruins.
Yeah, they're made of ruins. They noticed there was a lot of dwarven just junk around, like broken guns, broken pieces of armor, that kind of stuff, and a whole bunch of like human sigils. Seems like that center area was more of a human village that got destroyed. However, they had this weird third sigil that they didn't recognize. It looked like that.
What that could be.
I make sure to bring that up with Alexander and everyone else as well, that in the sawmill, like the logs they were cutting had those symbols carved in them as well.
Oh, and your so I rolled the minor blowback for the stuff that went on. Your gups stepped in some non-disarmed traps on the battlefield and have returned very bloodied.
My chompers?
Your choppers? Yeah, they kind of walked into a lot of live traps while they were over there.
Get back in the breeding pool and go heal and go make me some new ones.
Excellent.
But yeah, let everyone know, like, these were, like, had that symbol and a bunch of other symbols carved on logs at the sawmill.
The logs had this one
But I have no...
tweaked is true.
Yeah, so you actually wouldn't recognize this symbol, but you do you would be able to tell them that there was a lot of Dwarven runes on the logs.
Yeah.
This one in particular seems unique.
Unique.
Yeah.
Whether Alexander can make use of this information or not, we shall find out.
Yeah, maybe not yet. Good to know, though.
Shocking tart woman! I have a gift for you.
Yes, Brienne. What is the gift, young Brielle?
We managed to kill a bunch of elves, and here's one for you. That I did not eat very much.
I appreciate it. Why, you're so sweet.
So next time, don't steal my kill while I'm mid-killing it, or else. Bye!
I shall appreciate this gesture. Alright? I promise I won't take your kills.
Good!
I might have a hunger, but I appreciate the sentiment.
And now it's like I have 3 hanging in my room. But you think that I was generous.
So I guess I'll add that to my vile trophy for, like, elf?
Oh, yeah.
Or, right now I have a scribe and a paladin as my trophy.
Oh yeah, so we gotta add you another vile trophy.
So how would I go about doing that?
I just have to drag it in, and then you can rename it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you click on the name, you'll be able to add the type.
I'll just simply say elf. I don't really remember the class it was. Was it an archer?
I had an archer, and I think no, the archer I devoured. So
okay,
it was
be scout.
Yeah, there was like 2 scouts and then 2 range or rogues or whatever.
Yeah. All right, I'll do the scout then. Keep it easy.
Excellent. I added some stuff to your sheet as well. Alexander's sheet. Your light speech has gone up because you read those people's minds, and you now have the Sawmill book that you can attempt to analyze later if you want.
Cool.
I see that Slizik is taking a bath.
Yes, I got to wash up all that gross river water.
With more water.
Clean dungeon.
I would join you, but I'm an electric slime, so that would probably not be a good idea.
Yeah. Excellent. Let's see the overall. So their fortune was a mixed. Okay. I do have to see what else they brought back. Because the minions might have found something as well on their adventure. 3-1. Okay. They found... Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm curious, like, do we get any visuals for our room, like how the other rooms are?
Yeah, no, so for your personal rooms, because they can shape and change to however you want them to be, it's kind of hard to do the actual visuals.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they're basically like pocket dimensions to like what you wanna. They aren't infinite in size, but you can fit quite a bit in there, like make a fancy room to your own desires.
I have a meat curing station.
Yeah. Do you have... I'm trying to think where we were writing down potion recipes that you all have. Because you have that Shrieker potion, right? Was the first one you discovered? Yeah, Shrieker.
Because I was just thinking, like, my room would be, like, circular, like an inner sanctum, but much bigger, with, like, capsules all along the walls filled with, like, my trophies.
Yeah,
and like,
exactly.
And like sort of like a pool bed in the middle.
I guess that stuff we found in a tower had some sort of herbs, potion ingredients stuff.
Yeah.
Happy to give that to whoever needs it, or just toss it in the greenery.
I think Slissus has the most potion stuff at the moment.
I do.
So
my own little potion kit.
So the minions were able to bring you the recipe for the stone melt potion from their expedition. It is a potion that quickly dissolves sections of stone that is thrown at.
Cool.
And from from the notes that Alexander was able to grab, you also know the bottled fury potion. This one, however, is very hard to concoct, so you aren't quite sure exactly what it'll do just based on the notes. Shrieker is a tier 1. Stone Melt is a tier 2.
Oh, is this all from the book?
And tier 3. This is just from the other stuff that has been collected. The book still has to be deciphered. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Fury is a tier 3 potion, so it'll take a little while to even be able to craft those. But it's a good one to have. I just added it all to your notes, so that way you'll have a list.
Thank you.
Excellent. What would you like to do in the prison? I saw you head over to the prison.
Yeah, so I guess I am an inquisitor. So I want to torture this guy, I guess. And if I'm successful, I gain a dark heart and learn twice as much info.
Like you guess
a special downtime action to do that as well. But I don't know if we're at downtime or when.
You guess you'll torture
downtime
him.
will be next anyway, so
Right.
Might as well if you want to set that as your downtime action.
Okay.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Let's see. What does everyone want to do as their downtime action? Remember that you can also relieve stress as a downtime action. You can pay gold to try and hire new minions as a downtime action. You can
how much gold do I have? I can't. Where would I check for gold?
Your gold is... Oh, right, because you're undead. Usually you don't carry...
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. I guess your rot has the same number of sockets as gold. So we could use that. Probably not a bad idea, because Rot is usually used when we're doing the Undead Awakening campaign. It's not really used in the regular campaign, so we can use that as your gold. If that's
Alright. Yeah, that's fine.
Which makes sense that you'd have one at the moment, so.
Would I be able to use that to get more minions then?
Yes, so you can basically put a gold out to try and hire minions during this downtime.
I'll do that. How would I go about doing that?
So you just have to let me know the kind of minion you're trying to recruit, and then I'll put something together to see who responds to your offer.
Well, how about I try to find... Well, since we're just starting out, it can't be too crazy, but would it be possible to try to find a harpy or a flying enemy of some kind? Maybe even like a bat of sorts.
Okay. Let me see if I can. I think I might have something for that actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I was like, do I actually have that? But I think I do.
Because I feel like having a minion that could fly would definitely be a huge boon for us.
Yeah.
Sort of like cover up the grounds we can't cover. Make us more well-rounded.
Where is the icon? Huh, I'm surprised I don't have an icon for it yet, but I know exactly what to make it. So,
Okay.
So one of the things that responds to you is called a babu. They are a type of bat fiend.
Nice. I like
so
a babu.
Yeah.
Babu
Envoys.
sounds like baby, so it's like my little babu.
That's my little babu.
They're dark impulse. They are kind of impatient.
Okay.
But let me put this all together for you, and then I will add it to your sheet so you can also work with them.
Yay! Thank you, Tweak.
They are... They're a little expendable. We don't have a token yet, but I will add a token later. Yeah. Gorilla owner. There we go. Babu.
Yeah, babu. I like babu.
So that would cost your gold. Who still needs to go? Slizik still needs to go, and Brielle still needs to go for what they're going to do for downtime. I'll add that to my notes.
Mm-hmm.
And then your imps will do their downtime action, because sometimes they can just do stuff.
Except Mr.
Is the babu just called B-A-B-U?
Yep, B-A-B-U. Babu.
Okay. I'll do babu bat minion. Minions.
Yeah, they always come in pairs.
Yep.
But they're also easily... they're easy to replace because they're fiends, so if they die, you can just resummon them.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's very handy.
Like, your contract's not done yet, get back here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you say that they were impatient too?
Yeah, they're impatient. Yeah.
And was that it? Just impatient?
Yes. Oh, and expendable, but that's kind of...
Okay.
You should be able to see that all on their sheet, too. I gave you full access to their...
Okay, good. I'll just make like a little note just in case.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent. Who wants to go next? Riel or Slizik? We're gonna do Alexander's last because there's like a whole info thing that they're gonna get, so...
Oh, I just want to relieve stress.
Okay, sounds good. You relapsing your chambers? Are you going swimming with your water drake?
Could it be considered relaxing to, like, just butcher up the corpses I got and set them up on my meat curing wall, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, your way to relieve stress is craving, so...
Very finesse.
Okay, so processing my corpses I have could be relieving stress. That's what I would like to do then. I'd like to process my 3 corpses and put them on my meat curing wall, or process it into whatever kind of meat I feel like, and just be able to put out that stress on chopping them up and nibbling while I process.
Excellent, excellent. You clear yourself of stress.
Beautiful. Then that's it.
Wow, these babus are like perfect for me. Like, they have decent scan trick, they have high finesse, even some skulk. I like that. Thank you, Tweak.
Yeah.
Oh, do I put them in the minion layer? Or...
So minion layers can normally only hold 1 minion at a time. The barbarian's kind of an exception at the moment because he's a hero that's just hanging out. But each of you can have 1 minion that lives with your chambers, so that's why you're able to have a little bit more.
Okay, sounds good.
If you go beyond that, the minions will start getting upset that they don't have a place to live, and things will get a little messy. So
that's true.
Yeah. But yeah. So Slizik, what would you like to do? I see you're also very stressed.
Yes, I'm also gonna de-stress a bit. Can I? I mean, my character is cruel. Can I go and just like bully our prisoner a little bit, just like some light torture, to relieve stress?
So Alexander's. So you're gonna bully them before Alexander's going to torture them for info.
That works.
You're just mad that fell into the river.
That's mean. I mean, you're evil, so it makes sense, but...
I'll leave and he'll think it's over, and then Alexander comes in.
Excellent. Would you like
This is
to
gonna be
use
like
this...
bad
Sorry?
cop, worse cop.
Would you like to use this opportunity to potentially build up your smash a little bit?
Oh, I would.
So, or tinker. Those are both ones you can use for torture. So if you successfully roll on smash or tinker, then you can put 1 slash into them, because you've earned a little bit of experience doing that.
Okay. Well, I think Slissus would probably go for tinker over smash. She's a little more clever. So do I just roll a single die?
So if you do the tinker roll, it'll roll 2 dice and take the lower. And you just need a mixed result or better to
Oh, if I just roll this.
build it. Oh, wow, okay. An or
Okay.
better. Okay, so you can put 2 little slashes into your tinker. You got a
Nice.
success. Oops, sorry. I did that wrong.
That's
Yeah.
wrong thing.
So it's not a full circle. You'll have the 2 slashes. So you're still a 0 in tinker, but you've learned a little bit about tinkering.
So you need like 3 slashes to get a point?
Yeah, and then when you level up, if you have a point, you can add more points into it. It's
Okay.
kind of you gotta try it and get a decent roll on it once or twice before you're able to actually use an ability and level it up.
Ooh. So glad that our
excellent.
torture chamber came with so many fun things to use.
Yeah. And you are able to relieve your stress as well, because you succeeded on your roll. Actually, yeah, y'all are torturing this prisoner. He should probably be in the torture chamber, now that I think about it.
Oh,
I should feel bad, but I honestly don't care.
Yeah. Excellent. Then, do you want me to do the imps first, or let's do Alexander first? I can save the imps for...
sorry. So, quick question here.
Yeah.
That Inquisitor gives me this extra torture prisoner action. So I do a regular downtime as well.
You gain the time to action. Yeah, you can do your regular action as well.
Okay. Can I just try and get us another shapeshifter? Is that a thing that I can do?
Oh, like spend a gold to try and get another one? Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent.
I don't know how to get rid of my gold. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool.
And then you're torturing this dwarf. Let's do... let's roll 4 dice and just see how much information, because you'll get information out of it regardless, but I just want to see how good the quality of information this dwarf has is.
Okay. Is that like a skill, or I'm just rolling 4 here?
Just 4d6. Let's see. This dwarf is... it would have been like 3d6, but this dwarf's been tortured already, so...
Nice.
Oh, excellent. Critical. Okay, wow.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna activate the map then, so I can give you some more info.
Oh, okay.
So, these dwarves are actually building a lot of the war carts and dwarven saddle systems for their dwarven aviary, which is up in the mountain, where they train griffins for the dwarves to ride.
I was curious about that.
Which is very interesting stuff. The problem at the moment, and something that he was really hesitant to talk about, is the dwarves in the middle here that you have all been interacting with and have been mostly fighting the humans are kind of cut off because there's a camp of troll raiders in between them and their main base.
Oh. Okay.
Right on.
So would they be potential allies because they're monsters?
Yes. So anything with a red or gray ring is something you could potentially make an ally. Anything with a green ring is like purely good.
So we can potentially join with the Moon Elves if needed. If we are successful, that is. Okay. That's interesting to know.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically their base language. Like, are they light speakers, dark speakers, or can they do both? That's the...
Okay. That makes sense.
And unfortunately, after going through so much torture and everything, he starts talking nonsense about they come from below, the squeaking. They keep coming from below, the squeaking. and he's like fetal position in the corner.
Oh, he broke.
Good.
You broke our little toy.
Excellent.
Okay, snacks for later.
Yeah. Excellent. And now we get to see what the imps like do during your downtime. Yay.
I did move the imps a little, so like.
Oh, that's fine.
Like, I figured it would be cool to have like all the minions like circle around the middle.
Yeah. What can the imps do in the meantime? Let's see.
Rip.
4 and a 3. This one's actually more for the numbers than the... So we've either got that or... Oh, okay, that one's kind of cooler. Okay. You hear a large kind of whoosh from further in your dungeon. It almost sounds like just a water cannon going off. Your imps have discovered what appears to be a natural geyser.
Ooh.
So we get to add a room to your dungeon that has a natural water spout that'll just launch anything that steps on it.
I love that. I love water spouts.
But you all get to choose where to put it, which is nice.
Okay, so it would just be like any one of these spaces that we have available.
They dug into it, so you can add it to anywhere on your dungeon, and we'll build a new room for you.
How about like we build it off from the bathing room and like to like sort of like
they were expanding the baths.
Yeah, like have like the water connect from like do like an L shape to the hallway, for lack of a better word.
So it's like a trap almost to send them back.
Yeah, like a trap hallway, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Okie dokie.
Then we'll have like the water geyser like be there. I think that'd be really cool.
What?
Oh, come on, that was a simple polygon. It's like, draw a simpler polygon. I drew a square. There we go. Okay. Cool. So I will label that as a water geyser. And make sure people know it goes this way.
So like we can also like throw enemies in that general direction and they will get geysered out.
Or also, the minions could surprise attack. So if they were in the bathing room when it came, they could just go through the water spout and it'll spit them out right in front of the enemy, the adventurers, and they could give them surprise round.
Well, that's a handy.
May need to get rid of that line connecting the bathing room to the hallway.
Oh yeah.
The only reason I didn't do that is just because I assume it's something you want to activate, as opposed to just always getting sucked out that hallway.
That's
it's
true.
like a hidden thing, so it's like we activate it and like whoop.
Like they'd probably see some water dropping out here once in a while, but that's not. It's not like they can go against it. So, but yeah, excellent. That's a cool thing to roll for one of the first things the imps discover.
Yeah.
Although the imps themselves are soaked now, and they all kind of got launched through the tube, but
like I honestly really dig the water geyser trap. I honestly really love it.
Excellent. And now that we are done all that, boop-a-doop-a-doo, we've done our raid, we've done our blowback, and we are down to lurking. Oh, I do have to do calamity rolls.
Calamity? What are those again?
So calamity rolls are based on how the world sees you guys so far. This is going to be very little because you guys haven't done too much yet.
All right.
But let's just see. The Moon Elves seem to be making some progress.
Good for them.
So every yeah. So every faction that gets discovered at the very end of the round will have one of their progress clocks kind of going on. So the Moon Elves and the Foresters, since they're kind of the only ones you interacted with, they're the only ones that are technically moving forward with their plans. It might not have anything to do with you, by the way. Like, plans could literally just be the war effort. So
that's fair.
But just so like the world keeps progressing. So the next time you interact with them, now they'll have something going on.
It's immersive.
Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes entire factions will shift. Like they might defeat parts of each other before you even get to them.
Oh wow!
Right? So it's kind of
I
neat.
like that.
And the calamity roll. I need 2D.
So we're going 1D. Like Warhammer with this.
Yeah. Oh, a mixed on a 1D. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. A minor calamity happens. Oh, okay.
Oh dear.
A very minor calamity. Okay. So there's some stirring going on. 63. Oh no. Okay, that's fair.
What happened?
It's just a really it's a really silly one.
Nothing better but happening to Mr. Snickerdoodle.
So your tier 1 lock here is now considered a tier 0 lock.
What?
Oh no.
Because unfortunately, your imps kept forgetting how to use the lock properly, and they've written down the solutions on the doors.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So that can be upgraded again in the future by fixing the lock. But yeah, the imps kind of messed it up. Yeah. I'm just like, oh, they literally lower a trap tier because they have to write the solution down to not forget it. Oh, beautiful. At least it wasn't your webs at the beginning.
They're clever. They're smarter than the average imp.
Yeah, they know how to write down formula solutions in plain sight.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, that's a full, like, we got a full session in, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because now we'd be going all the way around to raiding again. So that'll be the start of next session. Right. You all, let's do some experience. Let's see. You made progress toward growing your horde. Yes, you got some knowledge, so everyone gets 1 experience for that. This is Wicked XP, by the way.
Well, I got Undead XP.
Oh yeah, Undead XP. You all shared scenes because you went in groups of 2, so that's an extra experience.
Nice.
You guys definitely acted like monsters, so you get an extra experience for that.
Yep.
And you solved things in a creative way, so that's a 4th experience for everybody.
Nice.
So
sorry, go ahead.
We all get 4 XP?
Yeah, 4 in total. If you've gone over the max, remember it loops around and you get either a new point in one of your stats that already has a point. You can't put a point in a stat that has 0.
Oh, so since I'm now essentially level 2, I can put a point into, say, finesse?
Yeah. Or you can take a new ability from your class as an alternative.
Oh.
For most people, I think it's called... Again? Yeah, no, it's called abilities. So if you click the plus sign, as long as you know what your class is, you'll be able to pick the one that you want. So in your case, you are a Defiler. Yeah, so if you scroll down, I believe Defiler is a little closer to the bottom.
Defiler.
Did I make all the Defiler ones yet? Oh, they're in here.
I don't see a Defiler.
Yeah, maybe I don't have the Defiler in here. It's weird that I'd have the... Okay, I probably have to add yours then, but I can work on that.
It's totally fine. I'll just add a point in Finesse for now.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Since I think Finesse will do me better with my trick.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to level up some of your stats early either.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Slissus and Alexander also went over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at my abilities.
The only one who probably didn't was Brielle, but that's because you leveled up at the tutorial. So
Yep, I leveled up during the tutorial.
yeah. But yeah. So feel free to grab an extra point for one of your ability or one of your stats or an extra ability. Alexander also got the reckless XP for going feral. Yeah.
Ooh.
Excellent.
I think we did pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Wait, does Zealot actually have a... That's funny. They actually have a thing called Defiler.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Yeah, it's just because it's another class, but that's funny. It's a whole different thing, but it's just called Defiler. That's cool. Okay.
I think I'm gonna take the Wild Brews. Brew potions of any tier from all witchcraft paths, and I gain a downtime action, which I can only use to brew potions.
There you go. So I added a clock to your... I just put it under your downtime projects, but that can be your Defiler clock.
Oh, that works. Cool.
Just had to rename it, but... It's very handy to have a little clock in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad this. I was planning for it to go to 5. I'm glad it was a little earlier because I got to do other stuff tonight as well. So that works out quite good.
Right, as long as you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm glad all this stuff. I'll leave you guys that symbol to ponder on because it's kind of a cool thing as well.
The one that's in the base.
Yeah, I just drew it on the map so you guys can all see it there. Oh yeah.
Oh, where on the map did you draw?
You're in the Badlands region. This one over here.
I was gonna say, where did you draw it on that over map?
Yeah, sorry, over here. Just so y'all can ponder on that symbol a little bit, and yeah, I'll see you all in 2 weeks because I know Party A's also been excited to play again. So.
Like I'm excited to go for next time.
And I am looking for a new 5th member for this group too. I'm thinking of maybe bugging Shibata next, just because like I don't know if they have Saturday afternoons off though, so I'll have to see. But
I don't think Yababa works on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to have Rise with us, right?
Yeah, but Rai wasn't able to hop in, so.
All right.
Yababa.
Could be whatever.
We could have an evil satyr.
Good, yeah. Might help with the Fae problems to the north, though.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okie doke. Right. Well, thanks for all coming out. Goodbye and good night to YouTube. I don't know if it would be nighttime or not, but we'll see you all in the next one.
Bye. It's 4 o'clock. It's
it's afternoon here.
Night.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We had Slissus, played by Stitches.
Hello.
We had Tart Milady, played by Gurlina.
Well, hello there.
We had Brielle, played by Malvin.
I'm an apex predator.
You
and
are.
We had Alexander, played by Naffy.
Hello.
Thank you, everybody, again. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.